welcome to Boystorm, episode 6. The Boyessance.
Damn, we've done 6, boys.
We have done 6.
This is probably the furthest I've seen anything through in my entire life.
We're doing it, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Boystorm here to stay. It's no tropical storm.
This is our Harry Potter.
We were just talking, right? I don't know if it's great pod content or not, but I do want to hear about this dishwasher fiasco.
Kyler is a dishwasher nightmare.
Kyler rolled in, and he's normal, just cherubic and so happy, and I'm like, shit, he's a little ornery today. Yeah. I've never seen annoyed Kyler.
Is it
He's
Syria?
so upset about Assad. But anyway,
I don't even know
Syria.
what's happening. I don't even know what's going on there.
Or your dishwasher.
Now I know it's fixed now.
The dishwasher in the palace in Syria has been destroyed.
Every dishwasher in Syria is all fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got the American
Yeah,
one.
you got the one. Tell us what's going on with the dishwasher.
It wouldn't
dude.
drain, so I had a guy that I called to come and do stuff.
And what's funny is that they don't have a working dishwasher after they had like a soup marathon.
Yeah, we made a bunch of homemade tomato soup, and it was like,
gallons of soup.
Made a shit ton of soup, and blenders and processors and garlic all over the fucking place. And, yeah, man, so we have that just piled up in the sink. Dishwasher wouldn't drain. I had a guy come and look at it, and, I knew what the issue was. The problem was my hands are too big to fix the fucking problem.
Too grubby.
Yeah.
I fix problems.
The Donkey Kong
Too grubbed up.
problem.
You're a demo man.
I couldn't fix that problem.
You can't just rip the dishwasher out and throw it into the yard. You have guerrilla problem solving.
You just bang it on his counter.
It's awesome.
The guy came and was like, "Oh yeah, there's water in the bottom." I was like, "Yeah, I think it's the pump. You got to take the pump off the bottom." He's like, "Well, we'll try some stuff out." And he's like, "You got a shop vac?" And I was like, "No, that's your thing. You're supposed to get this water out." He goes, "Well, I'm going to use one of your cups." I'm, all right, use one of my cups. So he uses one of my cups to get the water out. He goes, "All right, I fixed it, but I think you need to install a garbage disposal. That'll save the problem from next time." I said, "Okay, we'll figure that out. How much are you?" $120. I was like, "Oh, geez, that's a little steep. It's a little steep to fix a problem." Didn't fix the problem.
Yeah,
here we go.
I ran the dishwasher.
Didn't
drain. And I called him. I was like, "Hey, man, it didn't drain." He's like, "Yep, garbage disposal." And I'm like, "I don't have a garbage. You just told me I need one." He's like,
fleeced you.
That's what I'm saying. So I got another guy. I spent all weekend trying to find people to come and fix it. No one could. Finally, I had a guy come today to say he was going to fix it. Old man, he walked in. He had his own shop vac. I'm telling him what happened. He's like, "Oh, man, that's crazy." He's sucking the water up. He goes, "It's your drain lines clogged up." Well, that's about all I can do for you. That'll be $70.
God.
good deal.
You've spent $200 on some guy just coming and emptying out your dishwasher.
Yep. So then
Could have done that with a straw.
So then the good old boys at Volunteer Demolition came over to my house, and we ripped the drain line out, tied a cord to it with a bandana, cleaned out the line, put it back on.
That's smart.
Look at that.
Dishwasher.
That's smart.
Look at that.
Fucked up a little bit of my floor. I don't care.
Yeah, it's all right.
God, man, home ownership is so scary.
Dude,
My
it sucks.
dishwasher-
It digs sometimes,
Spent
dude.
all weekend trying to find a guy to come out. You found 2, and they just ripped you off and said, "See you the fuck later."
Ours is fucked up, and I just go, well, it bothers Christy much more than me, so she usually ends up doing the dishes to, like, a crazy scientific level.
Yes.
And I go, "This is great, thanks." And then, like, if she's at work and I got to do dishes, I just, like, spray water, like, soap in it, and then wash it out with water, and then, like, go, like, whatever. There's supposed to be, like, white residue in this cup, and just drink it. I don't care. So it's, like, it's kind of not a problem.
This might be a rationalization.
Wait, white residue? What are you trying?
I drink a lot of milk.
Yes.
I'm a big milk. I'm one of the last guys in the whole milk.
We had a whole.
This was last week with Libby. God, thank God, by the
yeah.
way, we're just here talking.
Oh, yeah, dude. We're not doing a
I woke
taste
up
test.
4 days after that podcast dry heaving,
Dude,
just having a bad dream about the fish.
I so wish that was why I
What
got
if it's
sick.
why you got
That
sick?
would be so funny. I just have a whole issue with the Asian market.
Connor's
I go, you
recovering.
guys.
Connor's recovering from what
Dude.
he described as the sickest he's been in his entire life.
So much sicker than dude. I got COVID like 11 times. So much sicker.
There's a
than
lot
that.
of culture at one time, dude.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude, it was. Also, I didn't even eat half this shit. Kyler ate like hot dog food on camera. I skipped that part and still got the sickest. I think God was punishing me for gagging. I think he was like, "You're being a little bitch." And
Man.
that's why.
I ate it all too. That was horrific.
And then Lee can attest to this. All right, I'm sick, right? Tuesday I'm sick. Wednesday comes around, I go, I'm not sick. Being sick is a state of mind. And I come to
Amen.
I come to Zany's. Zany's is having a private event, the Roast of Jelly Roll. I'm going to say every famous person ever was here.
Oh, yeah.
Every famous person. And I'm next door at the lab, I'm hosting. And I sound like I'm doing an RFK impression the whole night. I go, hey, how are we doing, Zany's? And like
brutal.
Dude, I'm doing the jokes I know always hit. And my voice is so fucked up that people are like, what?
Well, it's
like,
funny. There was no modulation. You know,
Dude.
You'll hit something a little bit louder. And it was just...
It was like Stephen Hawking doing it.
You had robot voice.
You guys know how dating's crazy.
Dude, like, didn't bomb valiantly, fought on and was okay, got off on a laugh, but I was like, this is the least fun I've ever had doing stand-up. I'm up there, I'm hosting,
fully sweating.
So I have the flu. I'm
telling
like fully,
everyone he has allergies.
Dude, I did this all week. I was so sick, but like, you say you're sick, everyone goes, ew, get the fuck away from me.
What the fuck are you doing here?
So I go, and I'm not gonna say I'm sick because I don't get less spots. That's the incentive that comedy raises you to have. And then I go, yeah, my allergies. I have this allergy where I bleed out of my eyes or whatever. So I'm on stage, and Fallon comes on stage. The manager comes on stage and gives me a note. It says, "Bring up Whitney Cummings." And I go, "Okay, dude." So I'm like, "Hey, give me up for Whitney Cummings." Like, I think Whitney Cummings was like, "Why are they letting this like stupid guy do this?" I go up, she goes up, whatever. She does great. And then they go, "Yeah, Adam Ray's doing a guest spot." Like, just all these people.
And it was funny because he couldn't get hyped. If you're up there hosting and you get a note that says bring up Whitney Cummings, you know how that crowd's going to respond.
Yeah.
You're going to host, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, make some noise. We got a treat. It's Whitney Cummings. And he's like, coming to the stage next is Whitney Cummings.
Dude, I had no, that's way
hyped.
more.
He couldn't get hyped at all.
You seem way cooler than I did. I was literally like, guys up next. Like, it was so bad. And it's horrible to know what you're supposed to do, and like I can't. So I was just like, for Whitney Cummings. Like, it was so bad.
You guys know this guy, it's Adam Ray.
It
was
was
this the heavy hitters?
Yes. Yeah. And then
Adam Ray rules. That's sick that he came up.
He is the man.
He was very cool. Oh, that's the other problem too. There's all these cool people that you're like, oh, this would be fun to talk to this guy. I've met this guy before, and then you go, I can't talk to anybody right now. I like have it's like that Eddie Murphy movie where he has 12 words left or whatever. Like, I couldn't talk. And then the next day, dude, I'm doing a gig with my buddy in Dallas. And it's like a corporate holiday party, so it's already going to be like a tough gig. And I fully like lose my voice during the course of the day. Like, just can't. Like, I'm like, hey, Howard. Like,
so
dude,
did you do the gig in Dallas?
The gig.
Or no?
They rent out a bar, and it's in Dallas. It's like one of those gigs where you're like, it's just some random ass bar, and it's cold. They put us in the green room, which is like this room with a pool table, and it's like cold.
It's like a garage.
Dude, it's cold, and I'm so sick at this point. I'm like shaking. I'm like, kill me.
It would have been a bad gig if you were 100% healthy.
Yes. And also, I mean, I appreciate the gig. I had a good time. Aaron was fun to hang out with, but I'm just so sick and trying not to be because I don't want to ruin his time and be a bad hang. So I just go up to him and I'm like, hey, give me. And they're like, what the hell? Like, why is this guy who's clearly sick doing this? Up first.
The
clean,
energy bringer.
Clean, corporate. I have no range. I can't talk. I just go, hey, you guys know. And then, dude, like at around 9 minutes, 30 seconds, I am talking and it's not coming out. And I have to like gather my words and then be like, okay. Like, it was insane. It's the sickest I've been in so long.
Oh my God.
And dude, I get done. And then I gotta, Aaron does great. He's professional.
He got married.
Does he riff about you?
No, he was very nice. Man, he was nice the whole. I think he could tell I was sick as hell, but he was just like, well, the situation is what it is. He was cool about it, and he did great because
you got to go get you a steroid shot in your ass at the clinic sometimes.
Amen.
Dude, I've been to a doctor like once in 7 years, and it was just to like chase him.
Yeah, but if you,
I'm not going to the
a shot of steroids is a cheat code.
God, it's like a reset,
I grew up. I have such a misconstrued view of the healthcare system.
Why is that?
Not as much as old Luigi.
Yeah,
but
it is. Listen, I will say it's wrong, but it's funny that his name's Luigi.
His name is. He sounds like a fucking menu item.
It's like
Luigi Mangione. Okay. It sounds like a fucking chicken cutlet or something. Like,
help me out.
Yeah,
because I see online this they're praising this kid like he's a hero, and I don't know anything about the healthcare thing. I just know dude shot dude.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
that's not cool.
No.
That's not a cool thing. Now, yeah, he shot a guy who has some money, but that kid, I think, from what I read, also came from some money. That kid comes from money. His family works in healthcare. So it seems a little deeper than just like fucking screw capitalism. We're going to kill this millionaire.
Even if he had never had a single dollar, you just think murder is wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
it's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
But everybody's online like, fucking, this kid's a hero. Fucking, I am Luigi. Okay, first, you don't want to be a Luigi. That's a gay name.
That's a real soft. His middle name's Marinara. Yeah, but yeah, Luigi Marinara meatball.
No, I'm with you. It is like the more that the details come out, it is like, well, this isn't even like the guy you can like. If this is your angle, which I think it's a crazy angle, I'll just say this: political violence is like bad.
Yes,
seems real psyopic.
Yeah, I hate to.
Oh, it is.
Seems real psyopic.
Just, dude, I mean, it's fun to be like, yeah, some cops are dicks, but like, I still don't think people should be extra legally murdering.
100%. You know what's really funny though is that the only people who are out there being like, Luigi's good.
Yeah.
Kill your masters or whatever. Those little lame asses. We all know where they identify, right?
Fat girls who think Luigi's hot.
We all know where all of those people identify politically.
He is hot.
And then what's really funny
he was fucking shredded.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. But what's really funny is that the people that are praising him, now they're going through his old Twitter or whatever. Bro, he was retweeting Tucker Carlson. He was retweeting Joe Rogan and Andrew Huberman, and all these people were like, wait, what? I thought I supported the fucking vigilante murderer, but no, now I don't. Now he's right. It's like, okay.
Also,
it's just beautiful to see the snake eat its tail.
And it's beautiful to be like,
it's beautiful.
If you agree with me enough, I will endorse you committing murder.
Isn't that called Ouroboros?
That's crazy. Yeah, it is.
Isn't that what's called Ouroboros?
The snake eating its tail. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It really be deep throating this shit for real.
Oh my God!
Snake deep throwing his own shit.
That's such a funny moment to be like, well, I used to like this man who murdered.
Yeah.
But then I found out he disagrees with me politically.
He's got the wrong podcast. He follows the wrong podcast host.
It is funny. He followed Huberman, just like the effects of a bullet on your head. Like, just like that's a stupid one.
Yeah, man.
He looked like Simon Fraser.
He did look like Simon
Fraser. I was with Simon Fraser on Friday night.
Were you?
Yeah.
A likely story.
Simon. It wasn't
a likely
Simon.
Story. Was he with Simon?
I went out with Simon and Donnie on Saturday and had ourselves a day.
Yeah.
It was good. It
so
was fun.
Donnie was like, Simon was like, I did something big last night. Like, let's go celebrate.
Yeah. Let's go down to Nashville and audit the Don't Tell shows.
Yeah. Hey, pick me up at the bus station and then let's go to a concert.
But what I was saying, and my take on the Luigi thing is the same as yours. It's like, the healthcare system can be fucked up, and murdering the CEO of a healthcare company is bad.
Yeah.
Can both be true. But I only brought it up because, like, you were talking about getting a shot of steroids in the ass. Dude, I grew up. My mom was an allergy nurse. I never missed a day of school from kindergarten until 10th grade. Didn't miss a single day of school. Wasn't allowed to.
Like you're like 10th grade. I started missing shit.
Well, 10th grade, I like fucking was profusely bleeding. You know, I just got a car. Yeah, I was bad. But
wait, what?
No.
Wait, what happened 10th grade?
You start bleeding.
Yeah, 10th grade. Oh, I was just deeply sick.
Me and Lee got our first
flu, and I couldn't stop throwing up.
Okay.
No steroids or Finnergan or whatever.
Yeah.
My mom would give me a shot of Finnergan in my ass when I was sick, when I was like 10.
Yeah.
I would just sleep for like 3 days.
God, that's sick.
Finnergan is like a hospital level drug.
I would have loved to take it. I'm a little afraid to pronounce it, but I would have loved to take it, dude. On Friday, I'm not kidding. We fly back out, and also, dude, that fucking like flight home when you're so sick. I sit next to these teenage girls. And they're like, which by the way, not my choice. They sat next to me.
Bullshit.
I would never sit next to a teenage girl on purpose.
Connor sits in the middle seat.
No, dude, I'm in the window, and they're talking, and they're like,
yeah, what do you shoes are crazy.
and then I'm literally like every couple of seconds, and I don't know if I guess this is crazy. I didn't realize this is crazy. When I sneeze, I pinch my nose and don't sneeze.
God, probably bad for your brain.
Oh yeah, hurts your neck, bad. But I'm also like, don't sneeze on people.
Clogging up the pipe,
yeah,
brother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta let that
but
shit
dude, if
go.
you're just on a plane sneezing, I'm like, shoot that guy. That guy's just getting everybody
Gotta
sick.
hit it with this.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting there going, like just making the craziest noise every 8 seconds, and my eyes are like fully red, like I've been crying, and they're just, I forgot my headphones because I was all fucked up, and these girls are just like, oh, we made a mistake sitting here. Like it was bad.
Oh.
I get home and I immediately start taking like all this NyQuil, whatever. My girlfriend was an angel, gets me all this
Fiance.
But I did keep yelling. She'd be like, "Do you need anything?" And I'd be like, "Can you go get my gun?" Like I could not stop that bit because I was so miserable.
To be so sick.
Hey, can I have some Mucinex and also the gun? Like you forget how much it sucks. It sucks so bad. Thank you you had to cover a gig for me. It's the first time I ever had to cancel like a gig like that, and it's Lee went and covered, man.
Because you were a sick boy, you had to cancel.
I couldn't talk. Friday, I was like,
couldn't have done it.
You know what? You know what I think would have healed you? A hot lemon tea and some cooking with Kaya.
What the hell is cooking with Kaya?
I think if you would have drank like a hot tea with some lemon and ginger and honey and watched, 2 hours worth of Cooking with Kaya.
Is Cooking with Kaya? I think this is just him describing hanging out with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
No. There's a really popular thing on social media right now. It's a girl named Kaya who cooks and twerks.
There it is.
There it is. I was like, how did Kyler find this?
You just like a cooking? Her butt's out.
What? Please say she's an adult. Just please say it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I hope so.
God, yeah.
She's got tattoos. But she's cool. She's getting real popular.
Hey, man, you need a better system for is she an adult?
I think,
hey,
okay. Hey, if you've got tattoos, you're an adult. Man.
You're 18 plus.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you're one, I knew some bad kids that had like
butterfly tattoos.
Listen, I knew 12-year-olds that had tattoos growing up, and and the couple that I didn't know, jail.
Yeah,
of course
they're in jail.
Yeah, because you're telling me. Guess where my parents aren't involved. That's what you're telling me.
100%.
Like my mom let me get this, and it's like forever gonna rile for my mama. It's like
a 12-year-old.
It's like that's a cool tattoo.
That's tough.
I hope you grow into it. That's crazy.
Yeah, being sick is brutal, but being sick as a man every now and again kind of rules. Just to surrender, just to be like, oh, I'm a sick little boy.
I ate ice cream. I don't like. I have a problem eating ice cream because I.
Well, that's fuck what, dude. If you're sick, you don't eat ice cream. You don't do dairy. It gives you mucus.
You know what, dude? You know what? He's actually right. This is the first time I've been like, he's 100% right.
He's dead on this.
Yeah, dude. I already had enough
Oh
mucus.
shit, he's fucking sick.
Ice cream.
I had enough mucus.
He's eating ice cream, building mucus up, and then holding it into his fucking head.
I reinvented a new way to get sick, dude. I fully just watched whatever, like Succession. I know these weird dreams about like inheriting Fox News. I mean, it was a bad weekend, but God, you forget, man.
What would you do with it?
Fox News? I go. Listen. Here's what we're doing. 24-hour programming, Cooking with Kaya.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude,
as soon as she turns 18, we're gonna make this network Cooking with Kaya.
Just a matter of time.
Kyler, you sent us great stuff all week. I thought a few times I was imagining the shit you were sending me. But Kyler is in the group chat just blowing it up. It was incredible.
Yeah, I watched. I got super
Snake
hyper
Church?
fixated on the Killdozer thing. Is where it started. That is cool. Fucking hey, listen. I don't care what you think. Grandee County, Marvin Heavemeyer's a hero. You can fucking eat a dick.
So Marvin Heemeyer, hero Luigi Mangione. Not?
Well,
Marvin Heemeyer didn't hurt anybody. He knew he wasn't gonna hurt nobody.
He fell.
Oh, dude, why'd he install fucking turrets?
No.
He
He
had
fell
one
asleep.
gun.
He fell asleep in the. I'm looking up. Did he fell asleep in the bulldozer? But he's so much cooler than this Luigi guy. Do you know this Luigi guy used to work in a mansion?
Oh yeah. Oh, come on, man. Come on.
And that's our show. No, that was sorry. It was fun for me.
No, Marvin Heemeyer's cool. I mean, listen, I guess I can see what you're saying, where it's like one of the other.
He's like, I get what you're saying.
I get it. He didn't hurt anybody.
Also, he had been genuinely wronged, right? Isn't the story like the county was taking
they
a building
fucked him
from
for years.
Yeah.
They fucked him for years. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know what this guy who looked like a beaver that owns a healthcare company did to this guy who's named after Mario's brother. I don't know what happened.
Well, you don't have to be you don't have to know the specifics to see why someone would want to kill a healthcare CEO. That's not.
No, I get
hard.
it.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, he's just a guy.
Well, but like healthcare is like notorious for like you go to a doctor, you find out he's at a network after they do the surgery, and then you find out you have $100,000 bill. Like, you know, the healthcare system is fucked up. No one is saying it's not, but I'm just being like, it's funny to watch really like liberal people be like, in this case, extra legal, just a guy deciding to murder someone is good. And you're like, dude, are you out of your mind? Like, that's the end of society. Like, you can't just murder people. I don't even know how to defend it. It's such a crazy idea. It's like, you cannot just murder people.
It just shows, and I mean, I get it. There's I have sympathy for the people who are siding with this dude with the actions, because it's like everyone just feels completely out of control of their own future.
For sure.
You know? I mean, even a kid, if Luigi fucking Mangione, he went to Penn.
Yeah.
He's Ivy League Masters from University of Penn.
He got a six-pack?
He was the valedictorian of his, like, he's got an eight-pack. He's got obliques.
Yeah.
The guy knows how to eat, you know, and do crunches. But if that guy feels so marginalized and fucked over by the powers that be that he's got to go and do that, then, I mean, I understand. Like, people feel pretty helpless right now.
Dude, I'm totally with you on that. It's just, like, the unintended consequence of, like, letting people decide on their own whether or not someone is worthy of murder is so obviously insane. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, man, that guy might have a solid point. Healthcare's messed up. What about his friend who goes, the guy who kicked me off the RuneScape server needs to go? Like, you just can't. Yeah. There's a reason we have a whole system of not allowing this. It's just like a baseline.
If you want to be a true American hero, you got a problem with that fucking guy. Here's what you do. First, you buy a bulldozer.
Yeah.
Second, you spend a year
you outfit that
thinking about what's happening, record yourself talking about it, and you build concrete.
Learn how to TIG weld.
You put concrete all around it. And then if you get to that point in your journey where you feel so powerful that you have made a bulldozer, you know what? Run it through his fucking office.
You know what?
Yeah, dude, take down. You know, if he knocked over the corporate office, I'd be like, this guy's A, let's have him on the pod, and B, awesome. But
as long as no one got hurt, that'd be cool. That'd be if he was like, everyone's on lunch, I'm gonna strike.
Yeah.
And he fucking or you know, I think the thing with the bulldozer was you can't really hurt nobody when you're going 3 miles an hour,
right?
Because everybody's like, is he coming this way?
Also,
he's
there's something artistic about being like, I'm going to make a bulldozer a tank and then destroy this, like, the building that symbolizes it. This other guy's just murdering people. Yeah. And then getting on the bus.
And fucking writing in Sharpie on the bullet. Okay, bud. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Cool. You're what, you Edward?
Assassin's
from
Creed.
Twilight, brother? You fucking pussy.
Hey, man, I didn't see Twilight. Was there a scene where
you go right on the bullet? I don't know, but that seems like some shit that he'd do. That's fucking fruity, man. I'm going to fucking defy gravity or whatever the fuck they say in Wicked. Put that on my bullet and they shoot.
No one ever writes something like, you know, like the rule of 3 in comedy? Like if he'd been like, defund, depose, fart. Like that would and then people were like.
And then also, because this guy he's this hot dude. World is his oyster, right?
Yeah.
Another thing, and maybe this is just me being like so desensitized to it over the last decade of seeing how everything has devolved because of the phone and social media success and all that. There's no way this guy was like truly righteous, you know?
No.
If he was righteous, then you do it, and then you look up at the camera that you know is there, and then you shoot yourself in the head, or something, you know, like, or you self-immolate in front of UHC or whatever it is. But like, this guy was like, I'm gonna murder the CEO for like TikTok clout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even I think that was what his motivations were. Truly.
Yeah. Also,
like, I mean, vanity.
Yeah. And I mean, dude, if you're a person who's like, I need to do something noble in this world, there's plenty of war zones I can direct you to where you can just go help out innocent people. You can just be like, I'm not even going to be on either side, but I'll just go bring water to like kids who've been displaced. You can do noble shit, but if you're like, I'm a rich kid who needs to kill this rich guy.
It felt like cosplay.
Like, all right, dude. Yeah.
You just want to fuck women in Bushwick.
Also, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you just want to get pussy.
Also, you can't the breakdown. I hate to be the slippery slope guy, but it's like, hey, man, there's so many times where you'd be like, wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun for me to just run this red light? And we all understand why we don't want everyone running red lights all the time. You can't just start killing. It's so, dude, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills when people were like, I don't know. You go, you don't know if we should, as a society, just be murdering people in the street?
Yeah.
You don't see how this might spiral out to a bad scenario?
You know what's really funny that I'm just now kind of realizing? Man, truly an accident. I think I like accidentally took mushrooms like an hour ago, dude. I had to have.
Hey, man, how is that possible?
I had to have. My vision is so weird right now.
You too.
I've got the.
Hold on, dude. Hold
like
on.
for real.
Can we set the setting for everybody? It's like 1 p.m.
I
on
know.
Wednesday.
I know. Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday. But
No, I'm dead ass. Like I'm not like off my ass or anything.
Yeah, but you're getting the flurries.
My vision is so weird. I have these like just vitamins that I take.
Yeah.
With all these different kind of mushrooms in it, lion's mane and all the good stuff and everything. It's it's just like an everyday multivitamin that I take.
Yeah.
And I put them. I like, oh my God, they must have gotten mixed in somehow.
Yeah.
I had like 2 mushroom capsules that my buddy gave me when we were on the road. I mean, I'm for sure like, I'm not kidding. I was sitting there thinking like, am I dehydrated or something? Well, I mean, I definitely. And again, I'm not like over here like seeing dragons or anything, but it is just funny.
I hope it gets to that point.
No, but I'm just over here like my vision is different.
No, I get it. Sometimes I take like really strong Vicodin and I put it in an M&M jar, and then I just hope I don't take it on accident.
That's so funny, dude. I was like, are these the glasses? What is going on? We're sitting here talking about if murder's good, and I'm just like, it's definitely not.
Yeah, it's like 2 thumbs down, dude.
Oh, sorry to.
No,
you had to tell us.
I'm really hoping that it.
I had to say something. I only took 2 of them because I just take 2 of these multivitamins.
Yeah.
It's probably just one, and then the other one, like part of the it is like a neurotropic. It's like good for your brain or whatever.
Better this episode than last week.
Jesus.
Oh
my God, no.
Squid on
I would have just
mushrooms.
started sobbing.
Hey, we should do that every once in a while. I'm gonna just bring a bag of random goodies.
Yeah, dude, that's a thing that.
Hey, man, can they not stink? That's what got me.
Some of them have to stink, dude.
I was also, you know what? I'm gonna say I did poorly. I did the worst at everybody on the thing as far as being able to handle it. But also, I maintain, were I not about to get whatever the death's head disease that I had, I would have been better.
You got it, dude.
I think if we do a second one, I'll look forward to the chance to redeem myself because I was not feeling good.
Did you consider an IV thing when you were sick?
Dude, when I get sick, I consider doing nothing except complaining to my girlfriend.
But eating
so
ice cream
much.
and drinking
yes.
milk.
Yeah. Here's what I do. I eat ice cream. I put moss in my nose so I can't breathe. And then
Yeah.
I scream at Christy. I go, why am I so sick?
Dude, nothing drives me crazy like when I can't breathe out of my nose.
Yeah, it
If I
scares
can't
me. It
breathe
makes
out-
me feel like claustrophobic.
Yeah, dude, especially because, I suck at sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me
It's
too.
It's like, am I going to die in my fucking sleep? Like, I can't breathe.
Have you had a sleep apnea test?
Brother.
Yeah.
He got it.
I'm
They
the
were
king-
like,
I'm the
it would
king.
be-
I got to wake at me.
It's malpractice for us to give you this test. We're going to do the eyeball test. We're going to give you the machine. Do you have a machine?
He's got it.
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't
how
use
is
it.
Yeah. Well, you
I don't-
should, right?
I don't. It's a motherfucker to use. It feels like you're suffocating when you use it. I'd rather just feel like I'm suffocating when I don't feel it.
Yeah. A lot of people have that now. It's not even like, I know a lot of bigger dudes have it, but also I know a lot of guys who you go, I don't think you have it, and they go, I have it. And you go, oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, they try to scare you about it. Like, oh, it's going to cause you to die.
You're going to die in your sleep. You're going to swallow your tongue and not live. It's true.
They can kick rocks. That's that healthcare shit. You know what? I'm Team Luigi.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are lying to us about, they're trying to turn us into robots, is what I think.
Well, if you're on YouTube now, you just heard a big, long bleep. You guys always say the wildest shit.
Oh, I
in the
can't
first-
say that.
I mean,
About
you
a half
can.
a mi-
No,
yeah,
you
about a
can.
half an hour in.
Just call for all the
You can say it, but we should have like a Patreon button because I got to go through all these episodes and be like, well, advocated for another overthrow of a regime. Got to take that out.
Listen, don't do that, okay? Don't do what I just said.
I will say it's lame
But-
that YouTube cares. They should let us say it.
Start a garden. Get a couple chickens.
Yeah.
Fucking, drink a lot of water.
Get a bulldozer. Find a town.
I'm not advocating either.
Start
okay?
a muffler shop.
Obviously, I'm not advocating for anything either, but if you really wanted to help America, unalive the Costco dad. Like, publicly chop his head off.
Aiden, do me a favor and give me a timestamp.
I'm kidding. Never do that. Don't do that. But if you just beat him with a pillowcase of chicken bakes, that would be awesome.
It does bum me out.
Death
They
by
ruined it.
boom, dude. Death by boom. Lower the boom on that motherfucker.
Cause of death was 2 big booms.
2 big booms. 2 simultaneous booms.
Did you guys see that he wrestled in, you guys know AEW?
Yeah, I saw
my
that.
My buddy's in AEW. Planet Peacock. Dalton Castle's the man.
No shit.
He's
That's
the man,
cool.
dude. He went to my gym, and he's the man.
Did he get his ass beat by Big AJ?
Man, I hope not.
Well,
I don't think
That'd be a
anyone
bad
can
day.
beat his ass.
Big AJ beat up somebody, and then Big Justice gave him a spear.
Is Big AJ the Costco dad?
Yeah, that's Big AJ, then Big Justice, then the Rizzler, then Cousin Angelo.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, the Rizzler's
Cousin
gonna
Angelo, listen, Cousin
like a
Angelo's just
Marvel
trying to
universe.
ride the coattails, dude. He's a no one, but
Yeah.
he's got like
Hey,
double.
they all are.
No. They're somebody now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, brother, there are somebody.
They're like, this week, Cousin Luigi.
Dude.
But Cousin Angelo, he's like,
Bring in
He
Cousin
brought
Luigi.
the boom. Maybe.
what if Luigi's related to? They're all related, right?
Right, you're saying like a family of Italians that are committing crime?
The Costco Mafia.
Mind crime. The Costco Mafia.
Yeah.
The Chicken Bake Boys.
Dude, the Rizzler's going to get arrested for sexual assault in like 5 years.
What? Okay, dude. I'm not. I know these.
He
I know
is.
these names, but I don't know. There's
Yeah.
a dad and there's a kid.
There's a dad, there's a kid, and then there's this random kid that the son.
Unrelated kid.
Yeah, he's not related. He's not related.
He
They're
was
ju-
trafficked in.
They're just homies.
Okay.
They were like, yo, for some reason, Big AJ and Justice. Or wait, maybe it's just, I think it's Big AJ
The
and Big
kid's
Justice.
name is Justice.
It's Justice.
Jesus.
And then,
I hope he gets some. That's the kid.
no, that's the
He's showing us-
Rizzler.
That's
Oh,
the
really?
Rizzler.
So then the Big Justice kid was like, oh, this Rizzler's got funny. He lives close, so we're going to start collabing with him.
Rizzler guy.
And
You mean
then,
Kevin.
his name's Christian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Christian, sweet Christian. The Rizzler's cool, man. The other two can jump off a
You
fucking
like the
plane.
Rizzler? Why do you like the
Yeah,
Rizzler? but
he's
not
a
the other
sweet
two?
boy. He's a sweet boy. He's nice. There's a video of him dressed like Black Panther,
Yeah.
but he says
I like that.
he says Black Panther,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm a superhero. He's like, well, climb up the ladder. He's like, I can't. My mom said I can't.
Did you see the video
It's
of,
sweet.
of Drewski making him cry?
That wasn't him. He just made another fat kid cry.
Oh, I thought it was the Rizzler.
No, it was just some random fat kid that he was like,
That
shut up,
does
you
sound
fat
like a
ass piece
different
of
language.
Do you know what? Yeah, it does.
10
It's-
years
yeah.
ago, if you're like, did you see that Drewski made the Rizzler cry on the podcast?
Yeah.
You'd be like,
You put an earbud in my grandpa's head and his head would explode. That'd be crazy.
yeah, right.
Do you know my Black Panther story?
shit. Oh God.
Black Panther.
What?
Black Panther died during my set at the Comedy Bar.
Oh, Bozeman?
He died. And I watched
Sacrificed.
a table that, if you asked me before the show which table will know first that Black Panther has died, I would have said that
It
table.
would be them.
And they were on their phones.
They were Panthers.
And dude, I mean, you talk about a tough set. I'm in the middle. I'm doing okay. And then I just hear like, oh, no, like just scream. I mean, they're all showing each other identical things on their
no
phones.
way.
A guy stands up and goes like, Black Panther's dead. And I'll be honest, the rest of the audience was like, what? Like, didn't really give a shit. And I just, I got tanked by the Black Panther dying during my set. It's one of the only
Wow.
times I've been like, that wasn't my fault.
Like you know he's fake, right?
I don't know if these people did. They were very upset.
Damn. Do you
Yeah.
know that Nashville comedy bar?
Yes.
Or Chicago?
Yeah. Which
Ye-
then Black Panthered itself. It died. Yeah.
There you go.
It did. Thank
Speaking
God.
of that, do you know my comedy bar Nashville story?
Oh man.
Is that
This
place
is a
still
gem.
open or no?
Hell
Okay.
Definitely not. We
No.
drove by it the other day, and I think they just filled the entire thing with cement.
I'm not
It's like
kidding.
not even there anymore. It's a wall.
It was a pizza place.
Yes.
I'm not. Was it Luigi's Pizza? It was something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, for sure.
It was something like that.
But I was there. I'd come down with Rand Barnaclough. I was featuring for Ranny. And we came down February of 2021. So we're like just coming back out of COVID and everybody's all skeeved out and shit. And we walk in on Saturday. Because Friday we did a show. There were 18 people there and 16 of them were a bachelorette party from Florida.
Dude.
So it was a
bloodbath.
wash. You were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Bloodbath.
Yes, it was a wash. It was terrible. And then Saturday we come in. We're just happy to be there. We're all young. We're like gung ho. Like fuck COVID. We're doing jokes, and we walk in about 40 minutes before the show starts, and there's all this commotion. And somebody from the staff runs over to the bartender and goes, "Should we call the cops?"
Mm-hmm.
And I hear all this commotion coming from like the bathroom. So I think it's like a fight.
Yeah. Maybe the Rizzler's here.
So we run over like to the bathroom and like look in thinking maybe we could try to help out or something. And there's just a woman dead on the floor of the women's bathroom.
Fully dead.
She died.
Fully dead.
A woman completely died, like allegedly.
Who was on stage? Was that funny?
No, it was before the show happened.
6:56 and the show starts at 7.
Bro, a woman
Also,
died.
I will say this: a woman died, and then her dying cost us like 12% of the audience. Like
Yeah.
it was already.
Yeah, it was already going to be a bad show,
nightmare.
and then a woman fully died.
Yes.
Her family's sitting there like screaming, crying.
It's the worst. Dude,
All
I
the comics are sitting around just being like, God, should we
there's like
still do this show? You know,
And then-
like, what are we going to riff on it?
dude.
I was like, because it was during COVID, we were just like, I mean, hey,
And then
put a
dude,
mask on her.
the management.
Like you try. I remember the riff that I did was like, because it was the middle of COVID, we were like, would they try to resuscitate her with like broomsticks, like broomstick in her chest, because they didn't want to be too close.
Do you remember the management came up and was like, if we don't do the show,
And we were like, if
they were like, if we don't do the show, we can't pay you guys. And everyone was like, hey, that's not true.
yeah.
Of course you could pay us the $12 or whatever you were going to pay us.
And then we had to cancel the show because the Nashville Police Department came in because it was officially a crime scene for there was a dead woman. I'm talking, it was the equivalent of like right behind that wall. If on the stage at the lab there was
Yeah.
just a dead lady,
Dude, I mean, it was also
with like a sheet over her.
and they
It's crazy.
they truly would have done the show if they could have. Had the cops not gone, we need to do a forensic investigation, they would have gone, like we would have just
Dude,
walked out.
I would have
mean,
I'll never forget that.
also, that's just like what, like, most bookers are such animals where you're like, you're going to do the show? And they're like, yeah, we're going to do the show. You're like, I mean, dude, I've done so many horrible gigs where they're like, you're like, all common decency says we should not do a show right now. It's always at like a bar. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bar.
Where it feels rude.
Yeah,
ambush
but I'm
comedy.
saying like the good clubs have some level of like, no, we can't do that. But you do enough of these shows where you go like, hey man, a guy just ran through here and he's on fire and now he's melting in the bathroom, and they go, it's we already sold the ticket. Like they just will do it anyway. It's crazy, man.
The show must go on, dude.
Not that night, dude.
What if that lady's dying wish was like, fuck, I really hope that this show's fun, and even if I don't get to see it, I want it to go on. She died. You guys, fucked her.
You think that as she was
She should've
choking
left
on
a
a
note.
piece of deep dish pizza in Nashville,
Yeah,
Tennessee, she was like, I ruined the comedy show.
Yeah.
What?
Oh no, they're gonna riff on me.
do they know what killed her?
Yeah.
Allegedly, she choked on a piece of
Deep
No
dish,
shit.
honestly, deep dish pizza killed her.
yeah.
Take that, Chicago.
dead ass.
Yeah.
Probably some underlying conditions.
Yeah.
You can get taken out by some goopy cheese,
Yeah. It was bad.
but still
It was a bad time.
But I don't know.
I could have been taken out by goopy cheese this weekend. I could barely breathe, dude.
You tried to kill yourself with goopy cheese
No.
and curdled ice cream.
No, that ice cream was trying to heal me.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to comfort
A
yourself.
fucking
Yeah.
lady died at a show.
Yeah.
Lady died at a show.
What a queen.
I know, man.
Yeah, it's
There's
crazy,
some
isn't it?
wild ones.
Dude, what was your first club? My first
That
club
night.
was the
Yeah.
That
was
night.
the was it Stardome? Is that what it's called?
Oh, with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That shit was wild.
I heard
took
the Star. I've never been. I heard it's gigantic.
the Stardome.
You know Star Wars?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember in Star Wars when they meet, like all the Jedi Council meets, and they all sit up like this?
Straight up.
The
That's what the
Imperial
Stardome's
Senate.
like.
It's
Yeah.
the Imperial Senate.
Okay.
People are sitting in floating pods.
Yeah.
No, the Stardome is like that's a crazy first club, dude. Because that is like a club, dude. The amount of like comics from LA who have talked to me and been like, I did this club in Birmingham that was like impossible, and then
Yeah.
you're like, no, it's just like the opposite of LA.
Yeah. Right.
But the Stardome always gets brought up as that. It's a tough. I mean, it's a room that unless you're selling tickets, they just will paper it, and it's like 50% Birmingham rednecks and 50% black people in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And it's two completely separate audiences. And I will say
And they're
this.
sitting at you like you're about to give them a lecture.
Yes, and they will. Dude, that club more than almost any other. I have fully just been like, I'm walking to the mic and someone's like, "Hey, yo, fuck!" Like just
Yeah.
fully
Oh, man.
yelling at me before I'm out there. And I remember, like, dude, I saw one of my first times doing it. Aaron Weber brought me to do the Stardome, and I was about to go up, and this guy went up, this local opener guy, And before he got to the mic, someone just went, "Hey, yo, shut up!" And it like fully shook. It was like, and like just the rest of the set was just in the tank, dude, just completely bobbed. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be an interesting experience. I know a bunch of like good comics we know who don't like that room because they just think it's like a hard. I think it's a fun club. I've had a lot of cool stuff happen to me there.
I've never done it.
You should do it.
It's wild.
Never been to the
weird.
Stardom.
I didn't know what to expect, and I came out to a super gangster rap song. Just
what was the scenario? Were you headlining? Or
I was hosting for Rocky.
Dale
there
Davis.
You go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I went out there, and they played Sada Baby. And I looked at the crowd, and all in front of me was a bunch of old white people. And I was like, all right, they didn't like that song.
Yeah.
They didn't get the energy going in this place. And then one of my jokes was about how – I did all right on a couple of them, but one of my jokes was about people who think the vaccine is the mark of the beast are retarded. And it's them. It's these people.
They think that.
They look at me and go, "Oh, really?" Like
Also, they feel betrayed that you
traitor.
Are yeah.
Exactly.
They go, "What?"
Yeah.
Very mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And, because in the joke, I'm like, at what point in time were we gonna start shooting these people in the head?
Yeah.
Like,
Fun.
didn't work, and then from there, I didn't
Yeah,
have.
it wouldn't have worked
Anywhere.
for anyone. Yeah.
It's worked.
Yeah. Well, that's dude. What's so funny about comedy is you do open mics, right? And you like kind of, if you're adapting, learn to make comics laugh, which is like bad. That doesn't help you
for the business.
Yep.
It's well, you'd go from like I'm making comics laugh, I'm getting good at this, and you're kind of doing like cool, like comedy for comedy people jokes.
Yes,
and
back
then
of
you
the
go to
room
a
shit.
club. And depending on who your first headliner is, they'll be like, yeah, everyone here is a sailboat owner, and they're also all libertarian. Like, you just get this hyper-specific crowd.
For sure.
And you only have what you have, and you just go out and eat a dick. I mean, it's like,
Oh yeah.
the first time I did a show at Zany's, it was a showcase, and I did good. And the like prize was you get to come back and host next month or whatever. And then I remember they put me on an actual hosting thing. Dude, I swear to God, they gave me, I want to say it was Don, the engineer comic.
Yeah.
Who's
he's a
like,
guy.
Don's the man, but he's literally,
An engineer.
and he'll do jokes where he's like, terminal velocity. Like, it's crazy. And I was up there just being like,
I'm not good at dating, but I sure am horny.
like just, whatever. And they just were like, screw this guy. I mean, they were nice. They were polite, but it was just like, oh, man, this is a nightmare. And then, dude, like, I don't know about you guys. Kyler, you might have done this flawlessly. First time I had to open for, like, a black comic, I mean, dude, fully different job.
Oh, yeah.
Completely different
Definitely.
thing.
Did you code switch up or what?
Hell no. Have you,
Yeah.
dude, me code switching would go viral.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
I tried to code switch. They'd go most offensive impression
Yeah.
of a black guy we've ever seen.
I don't code switch when I'm in a black room, but I will switch up, and it's honestly just something that I should.
Oh, now I will. I want to say this.
to-
Now I will do it.
I should take to any stage, but just like I'll switch up the confidence.
Oh, you
Because
have
you just
to.
kind of got to go up there and just not be scared at all.
Dude,
I talk a lot more shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Like that's my I did a don't tell this last weekend, and predominantly black room.
yeah. Don't yell.
And the situation was like it was fun. I had fun, but it was a liquor mixing class that offered comedy.
Okay, cool.
So they're mixing drinks, right? They're getting taught how to mix drinks, and then fucking here's a guy doing 15 minutes. Dude, it was
Horrific.
Rough. It was rough. No light, no nothing. I just fucking was doing it, and I went up there and I tried to do a joke. I got him a little bit off just fucking with him. Tried to do a joke. They weren't going. I was like, all right, motherfuckers. And I just went off the rails. I started talking about people, talking about the environment. And I got them. And I was like, okay, here's a joke. And they were like, do the other stuff again.
100%. Dude, I mean.
Hey, keep talking shit to us for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted.
Dude, I fully had to like, I had no, I mean, I think you went to like a school with black kids. You seem to have lots of like black friends. Before I did comedy, I knew like 4 black guys. I grew up in Sarasota. I didn't see one until I was 16. No, but I truly just didn't know. And then I start doing comedy. And, dude, I fully had to learn like, hey, you know what they're not thrilled about? Your like weird writing pun.
No.
That's going to be dog shit.
Not really into wordplay.
Honestly, one of my favorite things about comedy is being like, oh, okay, this is the only way I was ever going to not be like, huh, in a room like this, is having to do black shows.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's a whole different, like, dude, I remember, like, you ever know when you're like, you'll be doing well in a show and you'll be like, wow, I suck. And, like, crowds will be like, oh, no, you're actually great. Like, it's like you're just doing it because who cares? I did